Well, hello everyone, and welcome back. It's been a long minute. I mean, a really long minute since I made a haul video. And again, my voice, I still got laryngitis. It's slowly coming back. So we'll get through this. We'll get through this video. So this is haul video number, I think it's number 13. I've lost count because I haven't been out there thrifting for quite a while. So I'm glad that the yard sales are opening up, rummage sales are opening up, because this is where you really get some good stuff and some good prices. So today I did go to 2 yard sales, and I'm going to go over the items with you. Now the first one that I went to is a pretty large yard sale. Everything was $1. Yes, everything was $1. There were different families with different tables, but everybody was selling for $1. So let's go over these items. I did get some clothing. Clothing was the last place that I went to look for, some things to source. So, it is what it is. Okay, so the first item we have here, new with tags, is a Thrift Studio. It looks like a little tuxedo vest. Really nice. Let me see if there's a price on this. Okay, it doesn't have a price. Size 14, 16. So this is Thrift Studio. This would fit me. I don't know if it would be my style, though. I'm just not the vest wearing type. But it is really just darling. So this was $1. Okay, behind that is a Hagar shirt. It's a large size, big and tall, and again, new with tags. And this was originally $60, and it was marked down to $12. So I would probably price it in that $12 range since it was $1. Now Hagar, I was able to sell it on Amazon. I was able to sell Hagar items on Amazon. A very long tail. I had some pants by Hagar up there, and it took a while for them to move. But with Amazon, there are some clothing items that you can sell if you have tags. They're new with tags. You cannot sell used items. So at one time I was able to sell Hagar, so I hope that I'm still ungated to sell it. So this has the UPC code, price tag, so hopefully it works out. Okay, next up is Calvin Klein. This is a wool blend, woman's fitted dress, really nice. I've told you over and over again, Calvin Klein is not one of my favorite items to sell. His resale value is not that high. Plus, it takes a very long time for his items to sell. But again, when I go to buy clothing these days, I look at it and say, can I take it down to Crossroads or Buffalo Exchange and get a fast flip? So I think this might be one of those items. Of course, I'm going to list it online first, and then I will, if it doesn't sell, if it takes too long to sell, then I'll see if I can take it to consignment. All right, I also have a pair of, I have to hold these up, Gap 1969 straight leg pants, practically brand new. And 30 by 32. So this is a man's Gap jeans. And I'm not doing well with Gap. Not at all. I got a lot of inventory by Gap. It's one of those brands I have tried to stay away from. But it's kind of hard. And I keep hoping that their new creative director, who I believe is Zach Posen, I hope that he brings the brand back to life. It needs some life, people to really think that it is the It brand again. All right, here are the hard goods. This is called the Furminator, and it's a dog nail trimmer. I got my cheat sheet here. Amazon rank is $42,000, very good. It's priced from $9.90 to $18. I think I have it in the middle, around $12, listed for $12. So, you know, this is one of those pet items. And pet items can really do well. The resale value is not the greatest, depending upon what the tool is or what the item is. But I like to get the harnesses and items like this, which is the nail trimmer. Okay, VTech digital audio monitor. I kind of hesitated because these really don't have the value that they once had. And I cannot sell it on Amazon. I'm gated. But on Amazon, it's listed for $17, about $17. And the rank is 176, which means it's a fast seller. So I can't sell this on Amazon. I did put this on Posh. I think I have it for $12 in that range. All right, Jumanji. Again, you have to excuse my voice. It's sounding terrible, just absolutely terrible. Okay, Jumanji. This was $1, and the Amazon rank is 500,000, which is it's okay. It's going to be a slow seller. And it sells for between $11 and $29, and I believe I have it online for $17 on Amazon. I looked at the reviews also. The reviews, 4 to 5 stars, which is very good. So it's a good game. It's not a stinker. And that's something that I'm going to have to start reminding myself to do, is look at the reviews, because if it's a poor review, then it's not going to sell. There's no point in even trying to sell it. But if it's got 4 to 5 stars, that's a good product. Okay, I'm going to go into the bag now and hold up some items that I got from a second yard sale. And these prices were not $1. For example, this is Steve Madden, a little mini backpack. And I've seen this before. I've seen this in TJ Maxx and Marshall's. It's a very popular mini backpack. I got this for $5. I think the price would be somewhere between $16 and $20. So that's Steve Madden. He's a very popular purse brand. All right, and I gave a donation for this set of books. I don't know anything about Mr. Men, but when I looked on the back to see how much it retails for $26. It was in a free box. You know, it was a box, take it free. Whatever's in the box, take free. But I gave the kid $1, you know, because I think that, you know, this is a kid's item, and they deserve something. And this is in very, very good condition. So, you know, I thought it has some value. All right, so that's a set of Mr. Men. Again, I know nothing about this book. And here's a card game that I have sold before. It's called Skip Bow. And I don't think it'll bring too much money, maybe $10 or $12. But again, this was $1. And, you know, for $1, I'm willing to pay and take a chance on some of these items. I've gotten to the point where I don't want to really spend, especially for clothing, I don't want to spend $5, $6, $7 anymore. You know, if I can't get it for, let's say, $2 and less, then I'm not buying it. Which reminds me, I have a second video. Out of the Closet, our thrift store down the street had a $2 bin sale today. So if you hold on, I will show you those items that I got from Out of the Closet. Please hit the like button, and I'll be with you in a jiff. Bye-bye. Well, we are back. And again, my voice has not cleared up. In those few minutes, I'm still hoarse. But we'll go on. We'll continue on. All right, so we're back. I went to out of the closet. They pinged my cell phone and told me they were having a $2 bin sale. And I've gotten some pretty good stuff out of their $2 bin sale. I mean, they had this huge, it's like when you watch the resellers who go to the Goodwill bins. Well, they have bins set up and they just have a lot of random stuff in there. Shoes, purses, clothing. I think I saw a corset. So, it's a digger's time, go in there and just dig until you find something. Okay, so everything I show you here is $2. Some of it is clothing. I'm going to try to get to the non-clothing items first. This is a Coach leather wallet. It's clean inside, but it's got some, I don't know, some dirt, or I don't know what this is, scruff marks on the back. So I'm going to try to clean that up. I had to really stop and think, do I really want to scrub and scrub and scrub? Yes, I think I can, because I might be able to get about $20 to $40 for this Coach wrist wallet. All right, here's another item that was in the bin. These are Ugg boots. There you go, practically unworn. I looked at the sole and I said, wow, somebody just practically wore these at all. I mean, I wouldn't say they're like new, but they're very, very good. And this is one of those popular styles that Ugg sells. And I've sold it before, years and years and years. I think this is an older style. But, so that was $2. Madewell, a little beanie hat. If I didn't have enough beanie hats myself, I would keep this. This is 100% wool, but I think the brand should sell itself. I don't know. I guess it's cold somewhere. Maybe in Alaska it might be cold. I don't know. In America. These are called protective shorts. They're packaged. They're brand new, and I don't know how much they would sell for, but I'm guessing at least somewhere in the range of $10 to $20, because these are sports shorts, like the ballers, the football players and the soccer players the soccer players and the football players wear these type of protective shorts. So I have to do my comps on that to see what the value is. I'm going to hold this up. This is Gap again. Here we go, Gap. But this is a wool blend. It's a sweater, really nice sweater. I know I can consign this out. It's a really nice crew neck sweater. I think it says medium. I'm going to guess that it's a man's sweater. Okay, we'll find out. I'll do a lens search, and they'll tell me whether it's a man's or a woman's. Okay, this is J. Crew Teddy, another wool blend sweater. Really nice, beautiful cobalt blue. And so once I do a search on this, it should tell me whether it's a man's or a woman's. I'm pretty sure it's a woman's. Teddy. Okay. All right. Before you, American Eagle. This is just a darling dress. Absolutely darling. It's got lace. Now, this is what Crossroads and Buffalo Exchange like. They like all this lace and flouncy stuff. So I'm going to list it online and see if I get some nibbles, get some watches. If not, then we will take it down to Crossroads. But it's a lovely, lovely dress. All right, this is a sports tee. Now, Showtani, it says Showtime, Showtani, and then on the back is got Jim Beam. He's one of the Cubs baseball players, and he's very popular. So we'll see how well this does. It's a nice t-shirt. I like that. One of our Japanese players here in Chicago. Okay, this is Newer Tags. Love Newer Tags. Kindred. Really nice pullover shirt. And it came from Ross. I've never heard of the brand, but I'm sure I can do a lens search to get more information. Okay, it sold at Ross for $12, originally $26. And this feels like linen or linen blend. But that print is just absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely. Okay. Well, that's it for me. We're going to wrap it up. And we got some rummage sales coming up. I'm going to package some things up for consignment. And we're trying to do a lot of liquidating and clearing out because I've just got too much, especially with the jackets and the coats. I thought the jackets and coats would be fast sellers, especially during winter, and they are not. They are not selling. So I've got to figure out where do they go? Who can I sell it to? What do I do with all this inventory? So that's going to be my summer. All right, well, I appreciate everybody stopping by to see what I'm sourcing and how my business is coming along, which reminds me, I just want to tell everybody who's listening, I'm doing spectacular on Mercari. I don't know what has turned this company around for me, but every week I'm shipping out through Mercari. eBay, zilch, nothing. Amazon and Posh, we're doing all right, but Mercari, boy. So I'm constantly listing on Mercari, and it's turning out to be a winner for me. I don't know about other resellers. You know, everybody complains about Mercari. I have no complaints. All right, well, again, thank you. Hit the like button, and links are below. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.